not moving from here. It's your presence I need.
I want to say good afternoon. I want to say good evening to you. I want to say welcome to each and every one. Of course, welcome to Echoes of Praise on a Tuesday. And I want to welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, of course. I want to say good afternoon, good out to you, good evening to all of my listeners out there. Of course, to my good friend, Kanai. It's good to know that you're listening, my friend. Thanks again for joining me on this beautiful Tuesday evening. Also want to say good evening out to my beautiful niece visiting the New York City area from out of Jamaica. That's you, Venice. We call her Fuzzy, all right? Yes. Good evening to you, darling. Welcome. And, of course, to you who are listening on the internet, of course, you're listening to Gospel Showcase Radio NYC. Let me say thanks again for joining me. My name is yours truly, Minister Patrick Tyson. And don't forget, folks, this program is made possible by Indeed Evangelism Family Life Ministry. That is the Sheldon Evans Ministry. And, of course, Indeed, you can catch, of course, them right here on a Sunday, of course, from 9 a.m., rather from, let me see, make sure I have it, from 8 a.m., rather, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. with my good friend, Pastor Sheldon Evans, of course, all right? So don't forget, you can catch him right here, of course, join the Pastor Sheldon Evans and the worship experience right here on 93.5. Station that is taking you there. I want to say good evening out to you, my friends over there at Cooter Runny's Restaurant. And I'm going to be giving away 2 tickets tonight, 2 tickets for the Big Fish Fry that is coming up at Cooter Runny's Restaurant, located at 1802 Nearwood Avenue. It's going to be at the Jerk Center just across the street at 1785 Nearwood Avenue. And, of course, let me say big up to, indeed, Chef Mally. Good evening to you, sir. I tell you, he and Mr. Soji will be doing their thing come on the 28th. The 28th of May is our fish fry. And I'm inviting you, ladies and gentlemen, to stop at Cooter Runnings Restaurant and pick up a ticket today. Pick up a ticket. They're only $25. Of course, indeed, it's for a worthy cause. So we can use that money to give back to the community, to take care of the needs of the community. Wow, I tell you. So that's going to be on the May 28th, the fish fry. Yes, indeed. Chef Mally and Cooter Runnings' own Soji will be in the kitchen. I wonder if they're going to compete with each other. Let me say good evening out to, of course, my parish Gina, Chris. Good evening to you, of course, indeed. I also want to say good evening out to Major, of course, Cleon, and the entire Cooter Runnings family, of course, indeed. Gio, and also Brother Dylan, of course, indeed. I want to say a very pleasant good evening out to Cooter Runnings family, right? Folks, you're listening to Echoes of Praise. The clock on the wall said it's 25 minutes now before we get to the 11 o'clock hour. Hey, Ira Deal, thanks again for being a part of the event on June 11th. That's happening June 11th, all right? So don't forget to join us, all right? So don't forget, folks, you can check out, of course, EM Printers. Thanks again to EM Printers for all your printing needs. So don't forget to check out EM Printers. Give them a call. They print your banners, your flyers, and all the goodies. They are your one-stop shop. That's 866-799-7206. That's 866-799-7206. Of course, EM Printers over there in Brooklyn, New York. All right, give Pastor Sheldon a call today, and they will take good care of you. We're going to move to this music. We're moving like lightning speed right here on, indeed, Echoes of Praise right here on the big 93.5 FM. Keep it right here, folks. Indeed, let me say good evening, good out to my producer over there in Jamaica. Indeed, of course, Miss Corrine Williams. Thanks again for allowing me to be myself right here on the radio. Real Jamaican Radio. It's 93.5 WVIP, the hometown for the Caribbean radio, all right? So let me say good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget also, you can check out our real estate broker, Miss Keisha O'Keefe. Miss Keisha Lindo O'Keefe, for a telephone number to call if you'd like to list your home is 516-329-0550. Again, Miss Keisha Lindo O'Keefe. She's a licensed real estate broker, and of course, they'll help you, of course, 516-329-0550. So once again, folks, you're listening to Echoes of Praise right here. Executive Chef Lenny for Cooter Runnings Restaurant. Good evening to you, my friend. Good evening to you, all right? Give thanks and praise. You better give thanks and praise. Come on, man. Turn up the radio to somebody. I want to say good evening, good out to you once again. It's Real Jamaican Radio. My name is Patrick Tyson. And, of course, I hail from the parish of Westmoreland. It's out of a place called Savannah Lamar.
Just to live to see another day. Life journey continues, so again I pray for your love and your tender mercy to guide and protect me along life's way. It's slippery on the road, yet it's jugglery. I talk each dog on the battlefield. Have to be careful when you're on for your daily meal. Just be my guide and shield. Give thanks and praise to see a brand new day. Give thanks and praises to the Most.
You got to give thanks and praise to the Most High. I tell you, when the music is nice, you got to play twice, even thrice. I say, good, God Almighty. We're giving thanks and praise to the Most High because it's all about Him. We're giving Him praise. All right, He woke you up this morning, didn't He? And you're home now. Why don't you say thank you? Why don't you say thank you? Thank you to the Master, right? Program is made possible by our friends at Kuda Runnings Jamaican Restaurant as well. Corey's Eats, 1802 Near Avenue in the Bronx. And of course, I tell you, I am going to open the phone lines. Hopefully somebody will call tonight and win two tickets for the Big Fish Fry. That's coming up on the 28th of May. That's May 28th. It's going to be at indeed 1785 Nearwood Avenue in the Boogie Down Bronx, just across the street from Kuda Runnings Jamaican Restaurant at the Jerk Center. So don't forget, indeed, the number to call is 347-353-1000, all right? 347-353-1000, giving away two tickets tonight for the Big Fish Fry. If you love fish and you want to, watch, of course, indeed, Chef Mali and Chef Soji in the kitchen, I'm telling you, they're going to have a competition against each other. I tell you, we're going to see who's going to win. All right, so let me say good out to you once again. Welcome to the broadcast, Echoes of Praise on a Tuesday, indeed, right here on Real Jamaican Radio.
See a brand new day. Give thanks and praises to the Most High. Give thanks and praise for the life and strength to appreciate and to breathe. Give thanks and praises to the Most High.
Give thanks and praise to the Most High, of course, indeed. Indeed, don't forget also, ladies and gentlemen, to, indeed, for the Fresh Fire Morning Prayer, join Pastor Sheldon Evans, indeed, for the Fresh Morning Prayer. The telephone number to call is 646-787-1450. That's 646-787-1450. Indeed, Fresh Fire, each and every morning with Pastor Sheldon Evans, indeed, of course, indeed. And that's also, of course, let's see, of course, right after the Sunday morning, of course, worship experience. But you can call for the 12 o'clock prayer you'd like to be prayed for, 646-475-1644. Again, that's 646-475-1644. All right? Fresh fire. All right? We give you fresh fire because without the fire, you can't do anything. Absolutely not. All right?
Still I give your praise when no respond. Give thanks and to keep a distance. A life over them to keep a six-man. Give thanks.
Talk about give thanks and praise to the Most High. Let me say good afternoon, good evening to you, rather good evening to you if you're home, relaxing, cock up your foot. Yes, indeed. And of course, you're enjoying a nice glass of Chardonnay or Merlot, whatever you're having. Of course, just unwind, just take a load off. Or if you're having a glass of water, hey, it's all right to do what you got to do, of course, indeed. So let me say top and even out to you once again. Keep it right here. We only have 30 minutes on this program this evening. Time is always moving from us, and so I want to say give thanks, all right? Folks, don't forget to stop at Kuda Runnings Restaurant and pick up your tickets today. Pick up your tickets for the Fish Fry. It's happening at Kuda Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nearwood Avenue in the Bronx. Don't forget also, we're going to be giving it back to the community on June 11th. And so we look forward to having you. All right. So let me say a very, very, very pleasant good evening to my beautiful niece. Indeed, she is visiting the tri-state area. Welcome to New York City once again, my darling. And we'll get together before long. My beautiful niece is in the city, in the Big Apple, to bite, but don't take too much. All right. Just take a small bite out of the apple. All right. Thank you so much. Coming out of Jamaica, West Indies, huh? I tell you, the streets can be dangerous. All you got to do is to continue to trust Him. Once again, folks, this program made possible by our friends at EM Printers, all right? And, of course, Miss Keisha Lindo O'Keefe. And their telephone number is 516-329-0550, all right?
To see a brand new
You got to give thanks and praise. Also want to say good evening out to Sister Den Den and, of course, Pastor Sims in, of course, cool Manchester. Let me say good evening to you, Pastor, indeed, Sims over there in Jamaica. Sister Den Den all the way up in Rochester, New York. Welcome to the broadcast this evening, all right?
Still I give your praise when no response. Give thanks, never keep it stand. A life over, let's keep your 6 pounds. Give thanks, the rebels like already I forward you. From the earth and strength to proceed and to freedom. Give thanks and praises to the Most High. Give thanks even if I want fun. Still I give your praise when no response. Give thanks, never keep a distance. A life over, let's keep your 6 pounds. Give thanks, the rebels like already we are forward. You figure with clearance. Give thanks, when the blessings of the Most High are flowing and in the disturbance. Give thanks and praise to see a brand new day.
As you hear the brothers say, they got to give thanks to see another day. Some people, they're not grateful, God cannot please them no matter what I'm trying to do, no matter what I'm do. I mean, they still can't satisfy. But indeed, in the midst of all of your trials, your struggles, your ups and your downs, you got to give thanks, all right? You got to give thanks because it's important to do so. Come back and say thank you. The Bible said there was 10 lepers, and only one came back to say thank you to the master, right? So we're going to give thanks on tonight. We're going to give thanks, of course, because he is worthy of all our praise, huh?
A brand new day. Give thanks and praises to the Most High. Give thanks and praise for the health and strength to proceed and to freedom. Give thanks and praises to the Most High. Life sweet, but the streets can be dangerous. So I ask the protector to watch over us. Spiritually, mentally, you stick with us. You never leave us. No. You were there when the journey seems impossible. I have been a step in and make it compatible. Now the blessings start flowing unstoppable. Oh, now. Give thanks and praise to see a brand.
And, of course, we're broadcasted all across Connecticut, New Jersey, and the tri-state, of course, New York City. 5 boroughs. Want to say good evening to you. And all the truck drivers out there, all the taxi drivers out there, want to say thanks again for tuning in each and every Tuesday to Echoes of Praise. And we appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate love you, as Bola Ozzy would say. We appreciate love you. All right, so we want to say thanks again to all of our listeners out there in Rayland. They call me Minister Patrick Tyson. I'm so delighted to be your host, indeed, and, of course, my producer, indeed, Miss, of course, Corrine Williams, of course, indeed, let me say good evening to you. And to all the listeners across, indeed, Brooklyn, Queens, indeed. Welcome to the broadcast right here, all right? Big up to my friend Irie Dale. I tell you, big up every time, Irie Dale to the world, all right? Keep it locked right here, folks. I just sound like, indeed, my former boss, Mr. Ken Williams. Of course, he's always on 93.5 FM talking about reggae global to the world, from Jamaica to the world. I tell you what, radio sounded so good. It's Real Jamaican Radio. Good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, all right?
Give thanks when the blessings of the Most High are flowing and in the disturbance. Give thanks and praise to see a brand new day. Give thanks and praises to the Most High. You never give up on me, so me I got to love.
The clock on the wall said it's closing in on the top of the hour. I tell you, it's Real Jamaican Radio right here on 93.5 FM. And, of course, the Gospel Showcase Radio NYC. Don't forget, you can catch me on Thursday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on the Gospel Showcase Radio NYC. And TOG Radio 105.3 FM and, of course, 97.3 FM, all right? Join me on a Thursday morning as we do it all over again, huh?
How if you rub shoulders with the mighty and forget, so you sent me to the weak. How if you drag the care and forget before you bless me every day, me have to walk, Lord. When the blessings fall from the sky, I beg you, please help me guard my heart, Lord. Call upon your name when I'm not sure, cause I know every door is not open door. This narrow road is causing my feet to pain, but I be stressing. It's just not the same. Never give up on me. So how me I go tell love? How me I go trade the bless up with the blessing? God over money and there is no second guessing. It's just not the same. Come now with the diamonds and pearl.
We're not sell out. We're not sell out with God. I tell you, we're not sell out. We're not selling out. Folks, don't forget to check out EM Printers. Of course, they have the all-year special. Indeed, for all your marketing, printing, flyers, programs, posters, banners. Of course, give them a call today. Number to call is 866-799-7206. That's 866-799-7206. Also, you can check out our friends at Cooter Runnings Jamaican Restaurant. They're located at 1802 Newark Avenue, home of the best Jamaican food, all right, Caribbean food. So why don't you stop at Cooter Runnings Restaurant? I tell you, hey Chris, I want to tell you that I came to the restaurant and I had some stewed chicken. Yes, you really put your I wouldn't say no, I'm not going to say that, but you did season it right, Chris. It tasted real good, of course, and of course, indeed, Molly, don't get jealous, Molly. Please don't get jealous, Molly. The brother is doing his thing, all right? So once again, don't forget to check out Cooter Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Newark Avenue in the Bronx. And they're serving you breakfast, lunch, and dinner right now. Breakfast is ready. You can stop at Cooter Runnings Restaurant and get your breakfast. They have your porridge over there. And, of course, you can pick up a ticket. Pick up a ticket for the, of course, the big fish fry. It's going to be hosted by, of course, Chef Mally and the Chef Soji, Wendell Cargill, that is. And, of course, also that's going to be on the 28th from 12 p.m. until about 8 p.m. in the evening. We're going to be there all evening. So they're going to be frying fish and they're going to be steaming fish. Molly going to do some special roast fish. And, yeah, the thing will turn up, yes. It's not going to be normal, all right? When Chef Mally and Chef Soji turn up in the kitchen, it's going to be crazy, all right? Yeah, so don't forget to join us on the 28th. The tickets are only $25. And then on the 11th of June, we're going to give back to the community. We're going to give away goodies to the community, all kinds of different goodies. And we just want to say thanks again to all of our sponsors, of course, Irie Dale, Chippy the Taxman, and of course, we just want to say thanks again to each and every one. We're not sell out, because it's all about giving back, and we just want to say thanks again to each and every one out there who really take the time out to support the community. Community is everything, and we just want to let you know that if the community, shows up, we have to make sure that we take care of the community, all right? Clock on the wall said it's now closing in on 10 minutes now before we get to the top of the hour. Right here on Echoes of Praise, brought to you all courtesy of our friends at Evangelism Family Life Ministry, Cooter Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, Corey's Eats, indeed, EM Printers, and Miss Keisha Lindo O'Keefe. Want to say thanks again, of course, to all of our listeners out there and Express Forms, Documents. Thanks again to all of our sponsors, of course, who make the program possible right here. I want to say thanks again for keeping the lights on the Gospel Showcase Radio NYC, and to my producer, of course, indeed, the most beautiful producer in Jamaica. I want to say thanks again to Miss Corrine Williams, indeed, all right? Hey, Kanai, big up yourself, Kanai. He is all the way over yonder. Big up yourself, Kanai. Big up yourself, Kanai, to my beautiful niece who is visiting. Welcome to New York City, all right?
We've been married for tonight, but tell me what am I gonna do? Alright, all the enemies are scattered. 4 ways to run and many ways to die. Alright, and I shall stand still and behold salvation draweth nigh. When alright, all his enemies are scattered. 4 ways to run and many ways to die. Alright, and on the day of judgment, I want to be leaning on the Lord's side.
It was who did a play with the mantle where them a carry. It was who lose the faith and a because them couldn't tarry. The who a commit murder and a hide down the alley and a keep arms house down at the valley. Misery. The who a sell the gospel like a food pan trolley and a turn God cheat in a puppet and dolly. They try compare the great potter with Harry to negative nothing marry.
When alright, all his enemies will gather. 4 ways to run and many ways to die. Alright, and I shall stand and see the redemption of the Lord as it draws nigh. Let's arise. All his enemies are scattered. 4 ways to run and many ways to die. Alright, and on the day of judgment, I want to be leaning on the Lord's side. tell me the truth. How much longer we gonna lead the Lord's people astray? Just to keep up our get fat, we like every.
I tell you, want to say good evening, good out to you once again. And don't forget, folks, that I want to big up my executive chef over there at Cooler Rennie's Restaurant. Want to say top of the evening, good out to Executive Chef Lenny. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much indeed for always tuning in on a Tuesday night on Echoes of Praise. And of course, again, to all the listeners out there, folks, want to say thanks again for joining me. It's closing in on that time, of course. Indeed, we're going to wrap it up in just a mo. But don't you go anywhere, of course, as we continue to let you know that, hey, let Jah arise and his enemies be scattered. Let Jah arise and his enemies be scattered. I love where I deal with from. Love is in the house. Love is in the house. Love is everywhere. It's all around us, and we just want to have to, share what we have indeed, because it's giving thanks to the Most High, right? So keep it right here, folks. Don't you move that dial. Going to come right back here indeed as we continue. Don't you move. You are hungry. Come to Cooler Run. When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant, located at 1802 Merritt Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food. I tell you, that's right, indeed. Check out Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, indeed. One of our sponsors right here on the program. Thanks again to Cooler Runnings Restaurant for their patronage. And, of course, our friends at EM Printers, of course. Don't forget, 866-799-7206, all right? And, of course, indeed, Sheldon Evans. Don't forget to catch Pastor Sheldon Evans each and every Sunday morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on 93.5 FM for the worship experience. And so as we're getting ready to bring the curtain down, I want to say thanks again. Don't forget to support our fish fry. We have a fish fry. I was trying to give away 2 tickets tonight, but nobody wanted to ticket them, so we hold on to them till Thursday when we go up on the other station. Then we get away to the people who want them, all right? I don't know if the people at 93.5, they're probably kind of rich. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, they're probably rich. So, hey, then we just come buy the ticket, all right? They don't want no free ticket, all right? So that's all right. But anyway, big up to each and everybody out there. I want to say thanks again to you for all that you do. Remember to thank the man. Thank who? Jesus Christ. He woke you up this morning. Please, may I beg you, don't be ungrateful. All of us are living on borrowed ear. And if him take you away from we're done. Bloops, drop a ground, dead. So some people don't like to say thank you. They're ungrateful. We are ungrateful. So we have to learn to say thank you. If you wake up this morning and you make it back in your yard, you have to just say, God, thank you. Yeah, it's not about the money that you have in the bank, because guess what? That can't save you. All right, so remember to thank the Lord for his goodness and his mercy and his grace, because the breath that we breathe is coming from him. It's in our lungs, and if he takes it away from us, then what? You're dead. All right, so big up yourself, Lenny, and of course, to my producer, Keisha, I rather to Kareen, of course, good afternoon, good evening to you. Thanks again for allowing me to be myself, and to my good friend, Pastor Sheldon Evans. Thanks again. Also, thanks to our friends at Cooler Runnings Restaurant, Corey's Eats, Miss Keisha, Linda O'Keefe, and also our friends at ePrinters, and also Evangelism Family Life Ministries. That is Pastor Sheldon Evans, and of course, he's here on Sunday morning with the worship experience. I often fill in for him sometimes when he's busy, because he's a busy guy at times, all right? So I want to say thanks again to you, and of course, time is always moving. It's not enough time. And, of course, you can catch me on Thursday morning at 105.3 FM and 97.3 FM and GL365 Radio in Houston, Texas. All right. So I want to say thanks again to our engineer in studio at 93.5 FM, Richard. Thanks again to you, my friend. And, of course, our executive producer, my good friend, Pastor Sheldon Evans. Thank you so much, sir, for producing the program. And to my producer, program director, indeed, Miss Kareen Williams. I want to say thanks again to the entire team. Folks, have a great evening, and remember, if you see a beggar on the street, remember to stop and give them $1 or $2, all right? Always remember that angels are in disguise, all right? So take care of yourself and each other. Catch you back again next week, Tuesday, same time, same place right here. And we just want to thank you all out there. My beautiful niece, Fuzzy, welcome to New York City, to Sister Denden. Everyone out there, be nice, be good, and have a good night's rest. And remember to pray before you go to sleep, all right? Tell the man, the Lord Jesus Christ, thank you for his goodness and his mercy. Take care of yourself and each other. Have a good evening now. Bye-bye now.
When everything's pulling me in every direction, you're my anchor, you're my solid ground. All I'm searching for a fight. Your medicine for my mind. You give me hope, like the morning sun.
Favor FM Radio loves and appreciates you, all listeners. If this ministry has been a blessing to you and impacted your life, here's an opportunity to show your love and support by becoming a monthly covenant partner or sowing a seed today. Log on to our website, www.favorfm.com. That's www.favorfm.com, and hit that donate button or call 866-799-7271. That's 866-799-7271. Please support us as we continue to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ to God's people through music, the word, and testimonies. Thank you for standing with us.
Evangelism Family Life Ministries and Favor FM Radio 93.5 in association with Team Kingdom Alliance presents the 12 noon Prayer Power Hour, Monday through Friday at 12 noon, shifting the atmosphere. You must be a part of it. It happens at 12 noon, Monday through Friday. Dial in on the conference call at 646-475-1644. That's 646-475-1644. You can also join in on Facebook Live and FavorFMRadio.com.
Let Favor FM Radio advertise your business, product, church program, concert, conference today. Call our advertising department and find out about our ideal promotional package to suit your needs. Call us at 866-799-7271. That's 866-799-7271.